guys, Sleepy here. Welcome to a new pickups video. Got some great stuff to share with you guys today. Got stuff from eBay, I got stuff from the game stores, and I got a really cool item that I bought from my brother, which I'm really excited for, but we'll get to that at the end. First off, we'll start off with stuff from eBay. First game I picked up on eBay was a copy of Halo Combat Evolved, but this is the not for resale version, which is the launch team version. There is another Halo not for resale version. That's the Game of the Year edition. Now that's the one that came bundled with the Halo original Xbox console. This one was released at launch into Microsoft Store employees and also for the partners that got the launch team consoles. So it's a much harder version to find, and it's usually like 15 or 20 bucks online. I got lucky and found this one. I think it was like $7 or $8 ship. It's in amazing condition too, like brand new, no scratches on the discs at all, complete with the manual and other other bonus little papers and stuff. But really awesome. I already had this, but for the price and the condition of it, you know, I did not mind adding another one to the collection. Very cool. Like I said, it's a little uncommon to get this version, because like I said, this was the launch team one, so it's a little harder to find than the Game of the Year one, which there's tons of those ones available, but this one, there's not as many available. Definitely cool to have. Next up, this one is really awesome. It's a Jade Empire, but this is a copy that came with a cover from the EGM magazine, Electronic Gaming Monthly. They had a few magazine issues that came with covers, and this copy had the cover, and I don't remember how much I paid for, but I got a really good deal with it. But it actually included the game, and it had this over top of it, which on the back of that cover also had the Doom 3 one, which I picked up one of these. It was either late last year or early this year. I picked up one for Doom 3, and I wanted to get another one to use for Jade Empire, so I was so happy to find it. And it's in really good condition, a lot better than the last one, so finally I have the cool collector's cover for Jade Empire and for Doom 3, so super happy to get that. I'm always on the lookout for another one because I got several buddies who want to get this for their collection as well, so I was so excited to finally find a second one of these. It's very rare. I've only ever seen two, then that was the two online that I bought myself on eBay, so definitely very cool. Keep an eye out for those. Really cool cover. I really like the cover art on this compared to the original. They definitely should have used this one for the collector's edition instead of the one that they did use. So that's cool. I got some pre-order bonuses here, and then also a similar one that was when you bought the game, and this is for the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Pre-order now for your limited edition Hulk comic book. So it's a remake of the old Incredible Hulk #1 comic book with a specially commissioned cover. It's brand new and sealed. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I got a really good deal on it, and it's awesome. But then they also, I saw online, they also had, only one seller had this, was the same thing, but this was when you bought your copy, you got the comic book. So it's two different versions. They both have different UPCs, but they're pretty similar, other than this was a pre-order version that you got when you pre-ordered the game, and this was one when you bought the game, you got it. So two different versions. Very awesome as the comic books. They're still brand new and sealed. Of course, I'm not going to open them up. I want to leave them sealed. I just got them for the collection. And I've built up quite a nice promotional collection for my original Xbox. It was definitely awesome. This would have been really cool to get when you pre-ordered the game, to get that comic book. Very cool. And definitely happy to have the other version of it as well in my set. So that's awesome. Next up here, wanted to get the Aliens vs. Predator game for the 360, and I've always wanted to get the Hunter edition, but it's always 80, 90, 100, 200 bucks for a copy. I got lucky when I was searching online, and I found two different sellers here. I had to piece it together. One seller had this, the first part of it had the box and all the contents except for the game, so I was missing the game and steelbook, all for $30 with $6 everything, for 36 bucks. So I had to jump on that. As soon as I saw it, I grabbed it, and it's in really good condition. So you got the box here, and it comes with the collector's edition graphic novel. It comes with a replica face hugger, which you can pose the arms or legs on it. It has a Weyland-Yutani patch, and it also has a 3D lenticular card and a thank you thing. The only thing it was missing was the steelbook with the game, but I could not say no for the price, and it's in great condition. So happy to have that. There's the face hugger with the plastic still wrapped in great condition. The Weyland-Yutani patch, and also with the 3D lenticular card, which is really cool. It's really neat. The thank you for buying the Aliens vs Predator card, and then it also has the 3 of them battling on this side, so that was really cool. And last thing it came with was the Alien vs Predator Special Collector's Edition little comic book. A hardbound one. Looks cool. Definitely would like to read through this because I never did. It's awesome. I also had the little box. And like I said, that whole thing was only $36 in really good condition. The shipper sent it to me in a box, not stuffed in a bubble mailer. It didn't get damaged at all, and it's in really good condition. So that was awesome. And then right after I bought that, I was looking to see if I could buy the steelbook separate, and I found one here. It was like $19 shipped. And originally in the title it said just the steelbook, no game, but in the pictures it showed the game and manual, and to my surprise the seller included that. I thought they were going to take it out, but they did not. It's got the slip cover, which is, you know, it's a little rough, a little beat up, but you know, for the price I could not say no. The case itself, there's a few little scratches and dings in here, but I think it adds to the charm. It makes it look like that this case went through that big battle that the aliens and predators and marines went through. And you know, I was so excited that it came with the game, because it claimed it didn't. It said it did not include, said steelbook only, but in the pictures it showed the manual and it showed the disc. So I didn't want to bother the seller in case they realized that they weren't supposed to include it and then wanted to charge more. And I said if it didn't come, you know, the description did say it wasn't included, but I got lucky and it did. So, you know, it was like a total like $55 I spent, and I finally have the Hunter's Edition. Such an amazing game. I highly recommend getting this Aliens vs Predator game. It's another one of those titles, like I've been mentioning in other videos, you know, it was $5, and now the regular version's $15, $20, and $25 here. And it was $5, and just in a year's time, it's gone up. Who knows what this thing is going to cost in the future. That's why I'm picking up my 7th gen titles now, because you just don't know what the prices will be. More and more people are going back to these classic 7th gen titles, and it's just raising the demand for them, and it's raising the prices. So I recommend getting them now. That's why I'm doing it. Alright, I got one thing from Gamefly, and the reason I got this is because I know this is going to be one of those harder to find titles down the road. And that was a copy of Cars 3 Driven to Win, which I like the Cars movies. They were fun. And I actually have the first 2 car games, so, you know, why not get the 3rd one, add a new Wii U title, and I got it for a really cheap price. So this is definitely going to be one of those Wii U titles in the future that's probably going to cost some money to get, just because this came out towards the end. It might have even been one of the last games ever released for it. Anytime you have that on the console, those are the games that are low print runs and become expensive, especially for people going for full sets and stuff. So I was happy to add that. Now we'll move on to stuff from the game store. Some more titles here for 360. A bunch of cheap ones here. First up, I got a copy of Binary Domain, a Sega title. Third-person shooter game. Looked very fun. Heard really good things about this, so I had to get myself a copy, and it is complete. And for $3, that was not a bad deal. Got a copy of BioShock Infinite, which I beat this when I rented it, but I never actually owned a copy. Loved all the BioShock games, so I had to finally get myself the 3rd one, and it is complete. And that one was only $3. Next up, I got the Fallout 3 game add-on pack, Broken Steel and Point Lookout, which I already had these, but I just wanted to get a physical copy. I love when they do physical expansion packs like this, so definitely cool. I got to get the other 2 that has the other expansions. It is complete with a manual and was only $5, so that's awesome. Next up is a copy of Earth Defense Force 2017, or known as EDF. Really cool game where you battle monsters, you battle giant insects, robots, aliens, stuff like that. Really fun title. I recommend them. They're awesome. They are getting a little harder to find and can get pricey at times, but it is complete, and I only paid $5 for that. Next up is a copy here of Resonance of Fate, Sega title, RPG game that I think this was only like $5. Maybe it might have been $6, but it is complete. Definitely would like to check it out. Definitely had some good things I heard about it, so I'd like to try that one. Next up here is Air Conflicts Vietnam, which I have the other Air Conflicts game. I've been looking for this one for a while, so I was happy to find it. It's in really good condition, was only $7, so definitely happy to have this. So you get to experience playing as a helicopter in Vietnam, so definitely look forward to trying that one out. That looks cool. I also got Earth Defense Force 2025. So this is another one in the series. It was only $8. It is complete. Did not come with a manual. The manual is printed on the back of the artwork, which you can't see because this is a replacement case. But that's where the manual is, unfortunately. Another awesome game. I have one more in Earth Defense Force games to get to have all of them for the 360, so that's awesome. Last thing I picked up there, another airplane combat title. I mean, you guys have seen me pick up quite a few this year, and this is a copy of Birds of Steel by Konami. And I heard really good things about this game as well. It has over 100 World War II planes it says you can control, so that's awesome. Definitely looking forward to trying it out, and it is complete. That was really cool. Now we'll move on to the really sweet thing that I bought for my brother. My brother recently got a brand new 4K Ultra HD television, and because of that, he decided to get himself a brand new PlayStation 4 Pro, and because of that, he said he no longer wanted his old PlayStation 4, and he sold it to me for the incredible cheap price of only $100. So I finally am a proud owner of a PlayStation 4 console. You know, I wanted to get one here down the road. I didn't plan to get one quite yet, but, you know, I could not say no when he told me I could have it for $100. You know, it came with all the cords, consoles in really good condition, just a little dusty, as it's been sitting over to my TV now for a couple weeks, and I've been using it, and it's awesome. He did include the original controller that came with it, so this black one, which is a little dirty, got to clean it up, but it works great. But what was really cool is he threw in this bonus controller, was this red one, which is awesome. This has become my favorite PlayStation controller. I just love this red one, works really well. I actually like the PlayStation 4 controller better than the PlayStation 3 or PS2 one. You know, just feels a little bit nicer, a little heavier, and I just like playing games with it. So definitely awesome. So excited to finally get a PS4, and for only $100. He also tossed in a bunch of games for me to get my collection going, which if you guys saw quite a few videos of pickup videos ago, he donated a bunch of PS4 games he was done with. These ones he donated with, he gave to me with the console when I bought. So I got a copy of The Witcher Wild Hunt, which had bonus content and stuff on it, which is cool. Killzone Shadowfall, which I love the Killzone series, never played this. Now I have a PS4, I can finally check it out and enjoy it. Just Cause 3, which I've played the first Just Cause 2 games and never played the third one, so now I finally own it. So that'll be a cool one to play through. Grand Theft Auto 5, which I've got this on the 360, I've got this on Xbox One, I've got it on the PS3, and now I have it on PS4. An amazing game. Now I got 4 different versions of it. So that was awesome to get. The Order 1886, I always wanted to try this one out. Never got a chance to since I didn't have a PS4. Now that I have a PS4, I definitely can check it out. I've heard mixed things about it, but it looks fun, so I want to try it out. He gave me a copy of Mad Max, which I won't be playing this since I already started my game on Xbox One and I got really far in it, so I'll continue it on there, but it's still neat to have the PS4 version. Also got Deus Ex Mankind Divided Day 1 Edition, which I love the series, so definitely happy to have another one in the series in the collection. Definitely will look forward to playing this. Gave me a copy of Fallout 4, which I already have it on Xbox One. I've already got like 150 hours in that, so I'm not restarting it again. But it is nice to at least have it in the collection now for PS4. Gave me a copy of Life is Strange, which I have this on Xbox One, but I have not started it yet, so now I can play it on either PS4 or Xbox One. And the final title he gave me was a copy of Batman Arkham Knight, which I also have this on Xbox One, so I probably will be playing it on there. But still nice to get all of these games off of the PS4, and for that incredible deal of $100, could not buy that anywhere locally for that, and I finally have a PS4, so that's awesome. Mike, thanks so much for hooking me up with that. That's really awesome. Yeah, I really appreciate it. That's really cool. Now I can finally start getting some PS4 games like God of War I want to try out. There's several other exclusives, Zero Horizon Dawn, which is actually on the console. He had, I think, like 8 or 9 games downloaded that he left an old profile on there for me, so I have some digital games on there too that are included on the console, which is really awesome. So happy to have a PS4. Got a lot of great stuff, 7th gen stuff. I finally got that collector's Hunter's edition of Aliens vs. Predator that I wanted. I got a PS4, which is great. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys supporting my channel, leaving comments, that stuff. You know, I always like interacting with you guys. If you guys want some other ways to interact with me, be sure to check out my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Asiansleepy1. You guys can also check out my Weebly page, which is the website I built dedicated to keeping track of my giant, massive, growing game collection. I also play on the PlayStation, Xbox. Now I got a PS4, Nintendo consoles. I'll have my gamer tags down below in the description. You know, let me know who you are, send me a friend request, and I'll be happy to play some games with you guys. Alright, take care, have a wonderful day, and Sleepy will see you guys next time.